So I'm at this restaurant in Mall of Asia, which I've seen it in SM Ahora. I think they have a couple of this brand. It's called Greyhound Cafe, and I think it's mostly like Thai food out here in the Philippines. I haven't had Thai food in so long, even though I've been to Thailand, but I usually eat like other nationality food, but I'm probably gonna try some of the food. It looks pretty decent over here. You know, the prices, they look pretty good. The only thing, I just gotta make sure it's not too spicy because my tolerance for spice is not much, but I'm just gonna try some of the dishes over here in Mall of Asia. This is what I get. It's kind of like a cold float, but with strawberry or cherry syrup. I guess I gotta mix it. And the ice cream is over here, so never seen this kind, but hey, always good to try something different. First thing first, gotta get the cherry. Then I gotta mix the ice cream with the syrup and everything, so let's do that first. Mixing this over here. Trying to mix it to give it perfection, you know. A lot of drinks in the Philippines that requires you to mix. Just like halo halo, so I think right now it's probably a little bit more balanced. It's a pretty interesting flavor. The Coke where strawberry and the ice cream combined together. Yeah, it's pretty unique and different, and I guess refreshing because it's been raining like an entire week, but today the sun came out and heat index is 106 degrees outside, so I guess it's like a refreshing drink for this weather, so yeah. And of course in the Philippines they serve you, you know, cold water. There's actually more left over the Coke. I think I'm gonna pour some in it right here. Like this. Oops. It looks like an espresso but soda. They're very creative in terms of cuisine out here in the Philippines, so mix. Pretty good though, I like it so far. I'm just gonna wait for my meal and I'll show you guys what I got. I got like a wide variety of menu, you know, some street food. This fish is pretty interesting. They got like a mixture of Thai food with Filipino joints. What catch my attention is like the coffee one, especially coffee jelly. It looks sarap. Also Thai tea, you know. Also they got some beverages over here, non-alcoholic. You know, I don't really drink alcohol like that, so cold beverage. And over here, like these fruity ones, they look pretty interesting. Especially this, like a soda or something like that, but yeah, let's see what can I order and I'll try it. So the food has arrived and all I gotta say is it looks actually amazing over here. A little hard to film when the table is small and you got a lot of things going on, but gonna make it happen. First thing is they give me like a soup. I'm not sure if it has like a tofu or something, but I'm gonna dig in. Pretty good though. This is tofu right here, so. It's actually pretty good. And now what I haven't had in so long, this right here. Look at this. The plate, everything. Yeah, it looks, the way how they chop it up, you know, it looks amazing. So I'm gonna try it with the egg and everything. So let's dig in. I haven't had this in so long. Let's try it with the rice. A little bit of herbs and vegetables. Wow, it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's one of my favorite Thai dishes. Let me try it now with the egg. I want to get all of it at once. Here, see, look at the egg, the meat, the rice all combined together. You can see the soup over here. That's very good. Yeah, it's looking nice, but I'm gonna get all of this in one bite. Here we get it. Trying it all. So here, see? All together. Simple dish, but actually pretty good, yo. Can't go wrong. I'm a simple guy, and this is like a perfect plate for me. Not too heavy, you know, but it's packed in flavors. And it goes well with the drink. Now it's actually more mixed, so let me try. It seems like it clogged up a little bit. Yep. Tastes like a shake, man. Like the strawberry syrup, the ice cream, and the Coke, like you mix it together and let it melt. Perfect. So just gonna finish this video. We're gonna finish up the meal now. Catch you guys in a bit. That was a cool meal, and I'm out here in Mall of Asia. Very touristy, you know, but my first video since I came back from Hong Kong. And it's been raining all week, but now finally it feels good to see the sun, you know. The sun outside, when I was confined to my house, you know, like for a week, it was like raining like non-stop every damn day, but hey. We're probably just gonna tour around the Mall of Asia to see what's going on. So this is the biggest mall in the Philippines, and I think it's in the top 10 of the biggest malls in the whole world. This is like the outside area. They have like a little patio, a little combination of outside and mall, and they got the biggest IKEA in the world here towards my left side. So but we're gonna go inside to get some air conditioning because it's pretty hot. Another thing, they have a matcha festival over here. Last time I came, it was coffee fest. Now it's the matcha. I'm not really into matcha, but I want to show you the vibes over here. Now we're inside the Mall of Asia, and pretty big mall, like massive. Like it'll take you forever to explore it. And every time I come here, I've been here many times, but every time I come, I see like something different. Now I want to show you like the main entrance is where they got the coffee joint or the matcha joint. Pretty busy out here. So the thing here in the Philippines, malls are not just a place for shopping. They're a place to spend it with family, you know, everybody, you know, you come here, you walk around and enjoy the vibes. Comparing to the malls back in the States that are dead, here I want to show you the crowds. Today is Saturday, but no matter what day of the week you go, it's busy out here. And then this is the mall. Hello. Hey, Guya. Shout out. Bye-bye. Yeah, shout out. Hi, kids. See you. Beautiful people. So we go over here and look at the vibes over here ahead of me. So this is the matcha joint they got going on. Yeah, it's very crowded. I like a lot the exhibition over there, the light and everything. And what I like about it is it got Afrobeats, but let me show you this over here. This is the matcha joint. People literally lining up and everything. This is actually busier than the coffee joint. I'm not really a fan of the matcha, but here I noticed in the Philippines or in Asia, they really love matcha. But maybe I'll give it another chance eventually one day. So, and you see the lines keep going here, people queuing up. Yeah, it's crazy. And then you got like this, it looks like an aquarium, but it's like a light. The views are actually better if you go like to the top, to the second floor. But it's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it towards the second floor and show you what's going on. The thing is in the Philippines, it got a lot of malls, so it'll take you forever. I think so far my favorite mall is Glorieta. It's Glorieta, but then you know, Mall of Asia is like the most famous. Even before, when I was growing up in Puerto Rico and I didn't know much about the Philippines, I already knew about Mall of Asia because I used to be a fan of malls when I was a teenager, and honor for me to be out here, even though I don't live far from here. But yeah, it's always a vibe when you come out here, and the mall keeps going over that way. They got like multiple hallways and things. You can bring dogs, you know, dog friendly. That's something that you don't do in the States. I used to live in New Jersey. New Jersey has the second largest mall in the United States with its American Dream, but I don't think it's pet friendly like most of the malls over here in the Philippines. Here's the Atrium. Over here they always do like events. If you're doing like running, you can bring them. Then you got the two doggies over there arguing with each other. I guess one dog is saying, no, Mega Mall is better. The other one's saying Mall of Asia is better, but look. And then this icon that goes all the way up, it's a pretty nice vibe. But what I like about this mall, despite it being big, it's organized, like the hallways, they go straight. So not like in Glorieta, there's so many hallways that you get lost where you want to go. But I'm gonna go to the second floor to show you a better vibe on a better angle. And then they even have like a sky. They built something in the ceiling up that it has even like a football field. So it's like a mall that has it all for everybody and for the families. And so here's the second floor. I just want to show you a different angle over here. And this is only like a little portion. You see there's a hallway that goes all the way over there, and then a lot of people. And we still got like an extra floor. So if I'm not confused, I think it's 3 solid floors. And then a little bit on the other side, they got a 4th floor. But here, I want to show you this angle. And here's where I was recording. Look at this. All the way up. And then the crowds, you can see a little bit of them there lining up to get themselves some matcha. So always a vibe in the malls out here. Here you get a full angle. Look at the crowds of people. Wow. It's crazy. So they're literally lining up for matcha. I guess they got like different types of matcha. And matcha's like a really big thing here in Asia. So, and then you see the multi-level floors of the mall. And then I think it's when I record this video, it's August. Next month is gonna be September. And if you know anything, Christmas starts next month over here. So be ready to see the malls even more packed. September all the way towards January. The country with the longest Christmas in the world. And it comes from a word of me, a Puerto Rican guy, who we also have long Christmas out there. Another hallway, you can see how extensive it is. Then there's like another one that goes here, and then you keep going in the back. So, you know, pretty easy for you to get lost, like if it's your first time, but yeah. And you haven't even seen the outside yet, where they even have like an amusement park. Even American Dream Mall in New Jersey got nothing on this mall over here in Asia. Right here ahead, they even have a carousel that you can check it out. See, you can bring your kids, but this is like a 2-story carousel. Let me get a close-up over here. So you see how big it is? All the way down there. Oh, it's like a multi-level carousel. Stretching all over here, and then more action over that way. And they got some exhibition on the first floor. Me and my wife, we're also recording a raw walking tour video right here in our second channel if you want to check it out. Bebo and Kepe Walks. That's just for raw videos, no talking, no face, just so you can get the experience like an ASMR vibe. So if you want to check it out, I'm gonna leave a link in the comments down below for our second channel. Here not only is just a mall, they got like pastries and bakeries. Here I want to show you like another angle what we've got down here. So you can come have a dessert, have meals, like mall literally has it all. And pretty organized, like family oriented. And here's another area, like another atrium in the mall. And then upstairs, they got like some semi-entertainment district, like arena. I think they have like a sky resort, like a bowling, everything out here. So, and then they created this recreational things for the kids and the family. But I'm gonna make it one more floor up because they have like a little balcony where you can see Manila Bay. But it's not even the entrance. But it has changed a lot because now they got reclamation lands in Manila Bay and they're gonna build like a city on top of it. So one more floor up, and then the last floor, they even have a church over here because it's a super high Catholic country, so don't be surprised if you walk around malls in the Philippines and you find church. They have an area you can bring your kids and play around, so kids town. So see, you're not gonna get bored even if you're not gonna shop here. Bring your family and kids and they can get entertained out here. And every time that I come here, there's always foreigners, but today it's been like the most, especially brothers like myself that I've seen out here in Mall of Asia. Like I say, it attracts tourists, not only Filipinos from different areas, but tourists from all over the world, they come out here. I don't know if the sound quality is gonna be good because there's like a lot of noise over here, but pretty impressive mall they got going on. I'm gonna show you the little balcony that I got in front. Only a little portion of it because it's big and it's very hot outside. And then we're gonna make it to the higher level so I can show you the top of what's going on. This is like a little mini walking tour of Mall of Asia. This is the other side of the mall. We're gonna go outside here, but see? I really like how they got the ceiling and it gives like a brightness in the interior of the mall. Me, because I've been here many times, I already kind of know my way around, but if it's the first time for somebody, 100% you're gonna get lost out here. But let's make it outside. It's getting actually more busier now, so I want to show you the crowds. Holy Lord, it is hot outside. Like almost 40. I can't believe it. It's not even like summer and it's still hot out here, but I want to show you a little bit of the outside of this mall. But they even got more if you go all the way on top over here. You got this here, like the rabbit, and then you could walk in this little artificial lake that they built out here. Mostly kids, but you could walk in the green thing. Then they got this here, country waffle. I think it's new because I don't remember seeing this the last time I came. But look, I came here a little bit earlier and there was not too many people. Now they got this crowd of people out here. So I'm gonna make it towards where the Bay area is to show you what's going on. Damn, the heat is too much, but well, I want to show you how much the Bay has changed. And then they got these stairs where you can go all the way on the top side. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make it over here in a bit and show you what's going on this side, but let me show you the front part right now. And then here, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to the Bay, but this usually during the sunset is when the area gets actually busier. And they got a Ferris wheel over there. I'm gonna go later to do it for my other channel, but this is Manila Bay and the reclamation land. They're building all these artificial islands over here. This is cool. Not only they got the stairs, but they got like a big slide for the kids. So it's like a mix of mall and amusement park and for the kids and everything. Here, see, big slide. You can go on the top and you come all the way down But let's make it through the stairs to see what's going on. This is the highest of the floors of Mall of Asia. They opened it a couple of years ago, some of the newest attraction. And they got like a football field, I feel a little bit ahead of me. But yeah, pretty massive. And now you don't see it too crowded because it's very hot. But keep in mind, it's being raining too, so this might explain why a lot of movement inside the mall. But finally, it feels good to see the sky and everything bright out here, you know. So I'm gonna walk towards that way to see if I can capture like the football field to see what's going on. Got this over here, and they have like a little greenery over here. I forgot where the church is. I think the church or the chapel is all the way at the end. And then the football field's over that side, but I don't think anybody. Oh yeah, they actually have a practice. Let me see if I can get a close up. Here, look at the grass. It looks like a football field, but pretty cool. Just want to show you the real football field right here ahead of me. And this is the real football field. So on top of the mall, they got a full football field. In a better way, I'm wearing the championship, the Spain jersey. And they got a team here. Kids playing, so. Adidas Football Park, so. Not sure how clear my camera's capturing, but you can have an idea what it looks like. But yeah, we're just trying to show you a little bit of the outside. So my answer to the question, is Mall of Asia still worth the hype? Actually, I think it is. Never gets boring, never gets old. Every time you come here, it's always packed. There's always something new to watch, something new to look at. So yeah, and you know, a lot of people when they come to Metro Manila, they always come and stop in Mall of Asia, so you're never gonna get bored here because there's always something fun going on. And recently they just opened like a new museum over here. Not sure if it's allowed to be there, but one day I'll probably, you know, pay the fee and go in and check out that museum because I'm a huge fan of museums, you know. Here, look at this. Beautiful, spectacular views of the base, and not just a mall, you also get like nice view. So pretty perfect combination, and you see the sun right here. But it's very hot and humid. So I'm just gonna make my way inside the air condition, take a little break, and then I'm gonna head outside the bay to film for my second channel. You know, that's how we do it out here in Manila. It feels good to be sheltered and air conditioned. But even if I'm in another neighborhood, Manila is full of malls all over. So if I'm filming an outdoor walking tour video and I feel like the heat is too much, I can always shelter inside the mall and get some air conditioning. So I think that's literally like the point of this, for you to stay hydrated in the hot weather. Here I am in the first level, and seems like it's a little bit of everybody. Like they decorate like an artificial garden or something like that, and people are lining up to get in. But see, you don't need to go shopping in the malls of the Philippines. You just walk around, get yourself some air conditioning, and you always find something pretty interesting, you know? Comparing to the malls back in the States that are dying, here it's alive. And here in front of me, I want to show you the carousel. I'll show it from the second floor, but I'm going to show you from this angle in the first level. And this is the carousel. Look how big it is. All the way up there. So if you're a kid, you will love this out here. Here I am in the other angle. They got like a mini convention thing over here. Let me see if I get a little close up to show you from the front. And here it is. I'm not sure if this has to do with gaming or something like that. I'm gonna walk around, take a peek. And here you see, yeah, they're very good in gaming and yeah, convention collections. Yeah, so a little bit of everything out here. That's cool. And look at this. See, people can sit down, chill. Even got some plants. So this is like a mall on a different level, but it'll take you forever to explore many of the malls. They got Mega Mall too, which is big, and they're going some massive renovations. They got SM North ESA in Quezon City. So I also went to SM Seaside, Cebu. So a lot of malls here, like to the little theme park area, Mall of Asia. And after 5 o'clock, it gets actually packed over here because, you know, the weather cools down, the sunset falls down, and right by the mural, you're gonna see a lot of people. It's actually busy now, and a lot of, I already did some of these little bicycles around here, but yeah, very, very crowded. And the Mall of Asia is literally like right behind me, but let me show you in front over here. And then you see here the palm trees and the people just hanging out. I can smell the ocean. And then it's, before it used to be better, before they did the reclamation land, but now things are changing. You can see all the crowds. This is kind of reminding me by the river in Phnom Penh in Cambodia, like the same type of vibe where people just chill by the river, but this is literally like Manila Bay. But in the future, in decades, it's probably gonna change here with a new skyline that is being built right by the waterfront. And then here they got a Ferris wheel. Believe it or not, as many times as I've been in mall, I never gone to the Ferris wheel, but this one was different. I did the Ferris wheel when I was in Montreal, Canada, and I forgot where else I did it, but maybe someday I'll try the Ferris wheel here in Manila. But you know, a lot of potential that they got going on right here. So I can see some of the developments ahead, and over here we got a Conrad and even a Hard Rock Cafe and the other side. So a lot of developments going on. Yeah, very crowded, especially in the back. Still humid, but at least it's not sunny now, so the weather is suspected to have a little bit of a cool down right here. Crowds of people, but this bay goes all the way in the other side, and then you see the Ferris wheel here, how big it is. Wonder how tall it is. It's actually pretty decently tall. The Conrad Hotel, and then it goes all the way in the other side, so that proves you how massive the mall is. And then ahead of me, I can literally see even Okada from right here. And then the other side is Metro Manila, like the old part of Manila. So, but I'm literally gonna turn back and walk towards the other side to see what else is going on. You know, it's been a minute since I've been to the bay side of Mall of Asia. So, and here's another angle, and it got some restaurants. You can see also like a little semi-Coney Island vibe, you know, the people and everything. The boardwalk. But yeah, Mall of Asia is always a vibe, and the hype is still worth it no matter what. Starting to see all the skyscrapers of the old part of Manila ahead of me. So I tell you, no matter what part of Metro Manila you go, they're literally developing like buildings all over. I think in Southeast Asia is one of the cities with the most skyscrapers. You know, I could be wrong, but everywhere you go, there's literally like development all over. And then here you can see the crowds of people. People taking pictures, and then like an amusement park and the palm trees right here. So always a beautiful vibe right here. And in the nighttime, they literally lit up with lights. It's actually even busier in the nighttime, you know. And yeah, lights, everything, and mostly like family bringing their children. So highly recommend that you visit the Mall of Asia if you ever in Metro Manila. Here you see the other angle of the mall. People sitting in the grass and everything, taking pictures. It's not just a mall, it's literally like a city, and it has a little bit of everything for everybody. And then here you can rent these bikes that you're gonna see next to me. You can rent like these bikes and just bike around the plaza and all of that. So like I say, you know, you can spend literally an entire day out here and have a good time. And I think that concludes it, you know, a little bit of Mall of Asia. My first video since returning back from Hong Kong. So that was the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.